Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is now December, which is crazy. So it's time for November beauty favorites. Last week was Thanksgiving and I just wanted to say a quick thank you to all of you. I am so thankful for all of you that just subscribe to my channel and support me and like my videos, or those of you that leave me really sweet comments. I just appreciate you guys and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and I just love you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into these favorites because I have quite a few things to show you guys. And looking at my little pile, I have a lot of drugstore things. So that's always exciting. Who doesn't love things from the drugstore that are affordable and you can get a great result with? So if you would like to see what I've been loving in the month of November, then go ahead and stick around. So I'm going to start out with my biggest favorite of the month, and it's not even makeup. It is a body scrub. This is the Frank Bod body scrub, and this is just the original formula. I know that they have like 3 or 4 different kinds, but I just picked this one up, and I originally found out about this on Instagram. If you hashtag the Frank effect, then you can see a ton of before and after pictures, and this has a ton of claims to it. It claims that it can help with psoriasis, eczema, stretch marks, scarring, all kinds of different skin conditions. So I was really curious about this because you guys know I have really dry skin, and right now it's even worse in the winter time. And I also have KP, which is like just the little bumps on the top of your arms. Some people also have it on their legs, but I just have it on the tops of my arms, and I've always been super self-conscious about it. I've tried tons of different lotions, different exfoliators, everything. And this stuff is seriously like magic in a little brown bag. This stuff is so good at exfoliating my skin and just moisturizing my skin. This also has, I believe this one has the grapeseed oil, and it also has like orange and all kinds of amazing things in it. But this is just, oh, I love this stuff so much. If you have dry skin, or if you have eczema or psoriasis or KP or anything, then you need to pick this up because this literally got rid of every single bump on my arms. I've had a few things that would help for a little bit and then just stop working, or things that would kind of help with the redness and stuff, but it would never fully go away. And I do not have one bump on my arms because of this stuff. You just put this on, and it's suggested to do it dry, so I always do it dry, and I just concentrate most of it on the tops of my arms and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes and then wash it off. And I also had like just a couple stretch marks on my sides. I don't have them really bad, which I'm really fortunate because I have had 3 babies, but I just had a couple of them on my sides, and it did help to also like lighten those up a little bit. So seriously, try this out. This stuff is amazing. So now that I've gone on about that coffee scrub forever, I'll tell you guys what I've been moisturizing with when I get out of the shower, and it's the Vaseline Intensive Care Cocoa Radiant Vitalizing Body Gel Oil for Healthy Glowing Skin. And I've been using this stuff forever. I don't even know how many bottles I've gone through of this stuff, but I only use it at night when I get out of the shower because it is like an oil, so it's going to make you look really greasy, and just make sure that your hair is up and out of the way, or else it's going to make your hair kind of greasy too. But I just slather this stuff on all over my body before I get in bed, and when I wake up in the morning, my skin just feels so soft and so moisturized. So this and that coffee scrub together are just like amazing for my skin. I love both of these. I will be repurchasing these over and over. So as far as makeup goes, this has definitely been my favorite makeup product of the month, and it's Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And you cannot judge her on how she looks right now because she was busted, and I was really disappointed in that because whenever I was getting it out of my drawer, the drawer is only about 5 inches away from my vanity, and that's how far it dropped. 5 inches, and it completely shattered. So I was like scooping it up like gold, and I just did a little bit of rubbing alcohol and pressed it back in here. But this is just the most beautiful highlighter I think I've ever used. It's just a really pretty kind of champagne-y gold highlight, and it is kind of intense, so you have to be light-handed with it, but seriously, look how pretty that is. So as far as blush goes, I have been loving this blush from Sigma. It's their powder blush in Heavenly. I used this blush in my last tutorial, my holiday tutorial, and like I said in that tutorial, I just love this because it's one of those perfect blushes for my skin tone at least, where it doesn't look like it's too overpowering when you wear like a bold lip with it. So there is Heavenly there. It's just such a pretty kind of peachy coral shade that isn't too intense. So my next blush is Berry Amour from Milani. I just love these Milani Baked blushes. They're really the only drugstore blushes that I use. So if you guys have a drugstore blush brand that you really love, then let me know in the comments below. But I love this blush. I've been wearing this one pretty much every day. It's just such a beautiful kind of mauve-y shade that I think is perfect for this time of year. So there is Berry Amour on the top, and you can just see like Berry Amour next to that opal. It's just, oh, it's perfect. I only have have one eye product, and then the rest is going to be lip products and one fragrance. And this is the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. And I picked this up because my friend Kara Kendall here on YouTube, every time she shows something, I want to run out and get it. So I literally saw her video, texted her, and told her that I was going to get it. And this is just a tinted brow gel, and the wand on this is really interesting. It reminds me of the Givenchy mascara. It has like a little round ball at the end, and I just love this mascara for my brows because it's easy to just brush through them, and brushing through it, I think it just makes them look a little bit more natural, and it does have a really good hold. I usually use the Anastasia clear brow gel, and that stuff is like Aquanet for your eyebrows, and this holds just as well as that, and I think this is about $6 at the drugstore, and it's tinted as well. So on the days that I am just running out the door with the kids and I don't want to do like full-on brow, then I'll just brush this through my brows and I'll be good to go. So thank you, Kara, for this. I have 3 LA Girl lip paints that I've been wearing a 10 lately. I love these lip paints. They have tons of different colors. If you want to see some more of them that I have, I'll have my Instagram link below. I did a swatches picture on there of the ones that I do have, and they just last forever. They're crazy pigmented and they smell like mint. I love anything that smells like mint, but they just seriously are such good quality, and I think they're only $4, but I can't get them where I live. I know some people can get them at like their Kmart's or Rite Aids or things like that, but I don't have any of that around me, so I'll have it linked below for anyone that's like me and can't get their hands on them where they live. But I just love these 3 colors. They're kind of all in the same family. This one's Blushing, Daring, and then Tempt. And I have a swatch on my hand right here. You guys can see, like, that is one swipe from that little tube. Like, that's crazy pigmented, and they last such a long time that $4 is a steal on these babies. So another thing that I've been loving for my lips is this Galactic lip paint in the shade Demure. And this is different for me because whenever I picked it up, I thought it was going to look a lot different on me. It's one of those lip colors that looks different on everyone. Some people I've seen and it looks almost like a nude, and then some people it looks more red, and then on me it looked very, very brown. And I usually do not gravitate towards browns. I don't think that they're very flattering on me, but this one, I don't know. I just felt like it was for some reason. And this lip paint is no joke. You put it on and it's matte, but it's a comfortable matte, but this stuff does not budge. Like whenever it sets, you could literally rub your lips and it's not gonna move. So here is Demure. Like I said, it's gonna look different on everyone, but I think that's kind of the beauty of it. And this is such a beautiful shade for the fall. So lastly for lips is what I have on right now, and this has just kind of been my go-to. I've worn it pretty much every day. It's just been easy, and I don't know, I've just been loving the nudie pink lip. And I start off with this Sigma lip base. It's basically a really big lip pencil in the shade Indulgent, and I am so in love with this color. And these pencils are super, super creamy. Like, I will wear this on its own. It is not drying like most lip pencils tend to be. This feels like a lipstick, so I love this, and the color is so beautiful. And then I've just been topping it with my favorite NYX Butter Gloss ever. I don't even know how many of these things that I've been through, and it is in Creme Brulee. It's just the perfect pinky nude. So these two layered together has just been my go-to every day. So there is the lip pencil there. You can see just how like creamy that is, and then there is Creme Brulee. If you haven't picked up the NYX Butter Glosses, you need to, because you need them in your life. So the last thing is a perfume, like I said, but I bet you didn't expect to see this tiny little bottle. I actually cashed in some Sephora points to pick this up, and it is Gucci's Guilty. And I have been eyeing this perfume for such a long time, but I didn't want to like invest in it until I knew how it wore on me, since perfumes can smell a little bit differently on everyone according to your body chemistry. And this is just so far from what I usually wear. Usually I go for really floral scents or really fresh scents. My 2 favorites are Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue and Juicy Couture Le Fleur. So this is on the opposite end of the spectrum. This is very warm smelling and just a mature smell. Not like old lady mature, like rich smelling. That's a better word for it. It is very warm and rich smelling, and oh, I'm just like obsessed with it. So this is definitely going on my Christmas list. So if you have the points, I would definitely say cash them in for this. I think they have Marc Jacobs Daisy right now as well. But yeah, just go ahead and pick this up, give it a smell, and maybe you guys will love it too. And that wraps up my November beauty favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and maybe you just got some ideas for products to pick up and try out for yourselves. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in a tutorial very soon. Bye!